The series flips over to Los Angeles here from Dodger Stadium. 60,000 plus in attendance to host the Blue Jays here in Game 3 of the World Series, tied at 1 game apiece. And we are getting ever closer to crowning a champion here in 2025. Dodger Stadium is electrifying for this Game 3 as you take a look at the postseason comparison. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays going at it once again. Blue Jays took Game 1. Dodgers took Game 2. The bats have been springing. The pitching has been good. And here we go in a tied series from Dodger Stadium in Game 3. Right around the corner, it'll be Tyler Glasnow on the bump for Los Angeles, taking on George Springer and the Blue Jays. Tyler Glasnow will get the start today here for World Series game number 3. He started 2 games this postseason so far, and he has an ERA under 1, .68 ERA and 13.1 innings pitched. So he will look to shut down the Blue Jays' first home game of this series for Los Angeles. George Springer set to lead things off here for Toronto. And game 3 in a series tied at 1 is underway with a Glasnow breaking ball that's hit to right field and caught on a line out there in right field. It hung up just enough, and that's out number 1 on the game's first pitch. As you take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup, you just saw Springer. Lucas will stand in now, followed by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the middle, you have Kirk, Varsho, and Clement. And the bottom third, Addison Barger, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and Andres Jimenez. Here's Nathan Lucas, who stands in. 1 pitch, 1 out for Tyler Glasnow to start the game. Lucas batting over 300 this postseason, takes a close pitch, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Goes the other way that time, fouls it off, and it's 1-1. Right over the heart of the plate, yanked foul. And it's 1-2 now for Tyler Glasnow. Inside, and it's even at 2-2. Glasnow in the regular season, 4-3 record, 3.19 ERA, 106 strikeouts for him. And he's got one here, strike 3 called at the top of the zone, and there's 2-1. First strikeout for Glasnow here tonight. He pitched 2 games against Philadelphia in the division series. They won both of them. One of them went into 11 innings. Then he pitched 1 in the NLCS against Milwaukee, and they won that one as well, 3-1. He pitched 5.2 innings in his last outing against the Brewers in the championship series. Gave up 3 hits and a run. Has not given up a home run in this postseason, and he's given up only 1 run as well. That was in that game against Milwaukee. 8 strikeouts in his last 2 starts, 16 combined. And Guerrero stays alive here. It's 0-2. Last 5 appearances going back to the end of the regular season. He's won each game. Outside, 1-2 the count. To Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who has had an excellent postseason this year. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on an outside fastball. So Springer flies out to right, and then back-to-back strikeouts for Glasnow to start the game. Halfway through 1, Blue Jays 0, Dodgers coming to bat. Max Scherzer, the longtime vet, will get the start today here for the Blue Jays. He has had an excellent career, Hall of Fame pitcher, and he had an excellent outing his last time against Seattle. and Shohei Ohtani will stand in to lead things off against him to start game 3. And the first pitch from Scherzer, a wave and a miss by Ohtani. It's 0-1. Scherzer has pitched in 1 game this postseason. It was on October the 16th against the Mariners in that ALCS. He went 5 2/3. He gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and a home run. 0-2. Blue Jays did win that game in Seattle 8-2. He struck out 5, 4 walks, the only blemish really on that stat line. Ohtani pops it up, and it goes foul over the the Blue Jays dugout, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 to Ohtani. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Max Scherzer off to a good start, retiring Ohtani with the leadoff strikeout. Scherzer was very pumped up after that start against Seattle. His manager came out to pull him. He argued, won the job, got the strikeout to close out the inning. Here's Mookie Betts to stand in now. 1 out, nobody aboard. And the first pitch is waved on and missed. Another fastball, and it's 0-1. 2 fastball pitchers. Scherzer loves to rear back and let it fly. Glass now does as well. We go from Toronto to a pitcher-friendly ballpark here in LA. Upstairs, 1-1 to Betts. Fouls it off, and it's 1-2. Mookie Betts definitely has the power to send it wherever he wants. He's behind 1-2 though. And outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Betts. Scherzer looking for back-to-back strikeouts to start the game, and he just misses upstairs. And it's 3-2 with Freddie Freeman waiting on deck. Betts in a battle here. Three balls and 2 strikes once again to Mookie Betts. And he misses inside for ball 4. Good at bat there by Mookie Betts. And the first base runner of the ball game belongs to the Dodgers. And now here's Freddie Freeman. A little bit of a quieter postseason than the previous one last year, but he's still got plenty of pop in that bat. The future Hall of Fame first baseman, longtime Atlanta Brave, 2-time World Series champ, 1 with the Braves, 1 here in Los Angeles last season. Mookie Betts, the runner at first here with 1 out in the first. 1-0 to Freeman. And he turns on this one and sends it to right field for a base hit. Betts will move up to second base. He'll stop there. And the Dodgers got something cooking here against Scherzer in the first. A couple 1-out base runners here for the Dodgers. A walk, and now a base hit by Freddie Freeman. Kind of hit it off the end of the bat a little bit there, but he still had enough power behind it to serve it into right for a base knock. And now here's Will Smith, who homered in game 2. And he waves and misses at a good breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Dodgers with an early threat here against Scherzer. No balls and a strike. And he loops this one to the left side, and it's caught by Clement on a little low line drive, and there's 2 away. Take a look now at the Dodgers starting lineup now that we get a moment. You saw Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, and Smith already. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in now. Max Muncy will round out the middle. Kike Hernandez, Tommy Edman, and Andy Pages the bottom third. Here's the longtime vet, Teoscar Hernandez, here with the Dodgers. World Series champ on this Dodger team last year. Came over from Seattle in the offseason ahead of last year. 2 on with 2 out for Hernandez, and he grounds the first pitch foul. It's 0-1. Backdoor slurve ball there for Max Scherzer. Stays up and drives it to left field down the line. That's a fair ball. Betts will come in to score. Dodgers take the lead in the first. Freeman stops at third. It's an RBI double for Teoscar Hernandez, and the Dodgers strike first in the first. And it's all high fives in the Dodger dugout early. High fastball, and he just kept the barrel flat and drove it down the line, and Teoscar Hernandez puts the Dodgers in front on Max Scherzer in the first inning. And now second and third with two away for Max Muncy. Outside ball one. So the Dodgers get this crowd right into it early. Take a 1-0 early lead here against Max Scherzer. The walk turns into a run. That's usually the story in the postseason. Walks usually turn into runs in the playoffs. Got the knees. 1-1. Freeman the guy at third. Hernandez at second base. Muncy in the air to left field. That'll hang up for Lucas to make the catch. And the side is retired. But Teoscar Hernandez starts the scoring early here in the first. 1-0 Dodgers after one in Game 3. The catcher Alejandro Kirk set to lead things off in inning number 2 against Tyler Glasnow, who retired the Blue Jays 1-2-3 on 11 pitches. A couple strikeouts for him to close out the first inning. And a wave and a miss by Kirk here, 0-1. They got Springer to line out to right field, and then back-to-back strikeouts to end the frame. Swing and a miss late on a fastball, 97 miles an hour, and it's quickly 0-2 to Kirk. Strike three called the slider. 3 pitches to retire Kirk, and he struck out 3 straight. And there's one away. Let's take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The pitch sequence for Tyler Glasnow. 3 pitches, 3 strikeouts. Soft, hard, soft again. So one away, and now here's Dalton Varsho. First pitch to him. Grounded to the left side into the 6-hole. Cut off by Muncy, and the spinning throw is in time. 2-1. Beautiful play over there by Max Muncy at third, and there's 2 away very quickly here in the second. And now it comes down to Ernie Clement, who has been an on-base merchant this postseason. Just ask Seattle Mariner fans. Batting .429 this postseason. And it's inside for ball 1. Downstairs, just missed on another fastball, and it's 2-0. Just high that time. 3 balls and no strikes with Barger waiting on deck. He hit a huge home run in Game 1 of this World Series, the 3-0. And Clement takes ball 4 on a borderline pitch, and a 4-pitch walk there for Tyler Glasnow. So the first base runner of the game comes with 2 out here in the second, fourth, the Blue Jays, and now Barger with a chance to swing. Lefty versus righty matchup in favor of Barger here. This one's in the dirt, kicks away from Smith, but not far enough for the runner to move up. 3 homers this postseason for Barger, including 1 here in this series, Game 1 back in Toronto. He's driven in 8 runs in these playoffs. Got one to hit, and he fouled it away, 1-1. Slide step and a foul ball, 1-2. So now Glasnow a strike away from his 4th strikeout in 2 innings. Trying to pitch around the 2-out walk here in the second. Outside 2-2. Deuce is wild here in inning number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. And a fly ball into left. Backing up a little bit, but no problem out there. And the catch is made to retire the side. Blue Jays strand 1. Glasnow looking good through 2. As we head to the bottom of inning number 2. 1-0 LA. Kike Hernandez set to lead things off here in the bottom of inning number 2. The longtime vet, loved here in Los Angeles, the utility guy, heard around the world. Here against Max Scherzer, who gave up 1 in the first. And now Kike Hernandez set to lead things off. 7-8-9 due up here in inning number 2 after the Dodgers sent 6 guys to the plate in the opening frame. Inside, ball 2, 2-0. James Kingley calling balls and strikes. Seems to be a pretty tight zone, at least to start this game. Favoring the hitters so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Kike Hernandez. And he got one right down the middle, 2-1. Inside again. 3 balls in to strike with Tommy Edman waiting on deck. And he got a backdoor slider for a strike, full count at 3-2. Lengthy at bat here to start the inning for Hernandez. That's what you want from a guy leading things off in an inning. The 3-2 is jammed and foul. Another 3-2 on the way. The other way to the right side. Good snare over there at second base. And the throw to first is in time for out number 1. Play made over there. And now Tommy Edman. 1 out, nobody aboard here in the second for the 8-hole hitter Edman. First year with the Dodgers, looking for his first ring. And he fouls away the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Turns on this one and sends it foul down the right side, and it's quickly 0-2. Quickly 0-2, and a strike 3 called on the slider. It froze it, and there's 2 away, and Max Scherzer looking to bounce back after his struggles in the first. Now he's 1 out away from a 1-2-3. Andy Pages will stand in here for the Dodgers and take inside, ball 1. Not a whole lot to talk about in his postseason. Batting under 100, driven in 1 run, hasn't homered. Looking to get on base to flip things over to Ohtani. And he goes up and fouls that one away, 1-1. Little rollover to shortstop, and Kiner Falefa makes the play. And the Dodgers go 1-2-3 in the second. Good bounce back inning there from Scherzer. And we are through 2 here in game 3. Dodgers lead 1-0. Isaiah Kiner Falefa set to lead things off here for the Blue Jays. Top half of inning number 3. Tyler Glass now looking good. 24 pitches through the first 2 innings. And the first pitch here misses inside, ball 1. He's been sitting around 96, 97 miles an hour on his fastball. 8-9-1 here for the Blue Jays. That's ball 2. Kiner Falefa, Jimenez, and Springer. As Glass now wants to know where that pitch was. Like we said in the previous half inning, been kind of a tight strike zone to start this game. Hitter friendly. And Kiner Falefa ahead 2-0. And this one held over the plate and fouled away, 2-1. Hitters count. The 2-1 pitch is hit in the air to left center. And over to get it is Hernandez. He makes the running catch, and there's 1 away here in the third. Andres Jimenez will now stand in here for the Blue Jays. 9-hole hitter, batting .244 this postseason. Nobody on, 1 out, and it's 1-0. Got a fastball and fouls it away. 97 again. A ball and a strike to Jimenez. Right down the middle, skied to center for Hernandez again, and there's 2 out. Back-to-back flyouts to center field. Teoscar Hernandez busy out there. And now back to the top of the order we go, and George Springer, who is 0 for 1. Lined out on the game's first pitch to right field. And the first pitch here is swung on and driven down the left field line, and it's hooking. It's going to go foul. That had the home run distance. But he was ahead of it, and it's 0-1. Way out in front. And now 0-2. Fouled it away, stays alive. Another fastball. Heavy dose of fastball here for both of these pitchers here in the first few innings. No balls and 2 strikes to Springer. Inside, stays alive at 1-2. Breaking ball hit in the air to right field. This ball's pretty well struck near the warning track, but the pitcher-friendly ballpark will hold it. Pages makes the catch, and the Blue Jays go 1-2-3 on a few flyouts. Halfway through 3, 1-0 Dodgers. Top of the order due up for LA. Top of the Dodger order here in the third. It'll be Shohei Ohtani leading things off here for the Dodgers. Struck out his first time to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And he misses outside, does Glass now, and it's 1-0. Or excuse me, Scherzer. One-0 pitch. Set foul, 1-1. We've seen what Ohtani can do. On the mound, you could argue he's had more success, but he had that huge game in the clincher against the Brewers and then NLCS. Struck out 10 guys, homered 3 times, and he's got a hitter's count here. Outside 3-1. Now you got to be careful with this next pitch. Ohtani will be aggressive here. 3 balls and a strike, and down stands for ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here for the Dodgers. So Ohtani draws the walk, and now that'll make way to Mookie Betts. Doesn't get any easier through this top of the order for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts will stand in. Has yet to homer this postseason. Ohtani, the runner at first. Here for Betts, outside ball 1. Last time Scherzer walked a guy, it resulted in a run. Walks turned into runs in the postseason. See if the Dodgers can come through again, but this one popped up behind shortstop, and the play will be made by Kiner Falefa, and there's 1 away. That's actually Jimenez playing shortstop today, excuse me. So 1 out and 1 on. A pop out by Betts makes way to Freddie Freeman, who singled his first time to the plate. First pitch to Freeman, misses down. 1 ball, no strikes. Shohei Ohtani, the runner at first here with 1 out in the third. Slide step and a swing and a miss by Freeman, 1-1. Goes the other way, left field, but it'll hang up. Hit it hard, 99 miles an hour off the bat, but right at him for out number 2, and Freeman is retired. So now 2 away here in the third. Runner on first base remains Ohtani, and now Will Smith to the plate, who is 0 for 1. He lined out his first time. He homered in game 2, propelling the Dodgers to that victory. And that one stays high, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the looping curveball, and it's 1-1. A ball and a strike right down the middle and fouled off. Max Scherzer looking to pitch around the leadoff walk. The 1-2 pitch to Smith. Just missed. Good pitch and a good take, and it's even at 2-2. Stays high again, and he's worked it full. So now Ohtani will get a head start off of first base with 3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Will Smith in a battle here. 3 balls and 2 strikes from Scherzer. There goes Ohtani, and Smith fouls it off. Ohtani will get another head start off of first. There goes the runner, and Smith fouls off another one. Ohtani getting his wind sprints in over there at first base. And now they'll check on him. Ohtani gets back in safely. 3 balls and 2 strikes remains the count. The payoff pitch from Max Scherzer. Ohtani takes off again. The 3-2 pitch is turned on and sent foul again. More wind sprints for Shohei. Runner takes off again, and a swing and a miss struck him out, and the side is retired. Max Scherzer wins the battle and gets out of the 3rd inning unscathed. The leadoff walk goes for naught, and we head to the 4th. Dodgers lead 1-0. Two, 3, and 4 due up here for the Blue Jays in the 4th inning. Nathan Lucas set to lead things off. 1-0 Dodgers. Blue Jays still looking for their first base hit of the ball game. Here against Tyler Glass now. 36 pitches to start the 4th, and a first pitch fastball in for a strike. Swing and a miss way ahead of that slider, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 called outside corner. 97 miles an hour on the fastball. And there's one away. 4 strikeouts now for Tyler Glasnow. Take a look at this pitch spot right on the edge of the plate. Beautiful pitch. Frozen. And there's one away here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Big bat in the 3-hole here for the Blue Jays. First pitch in there at the knees. Oh for 1 with the strikeout is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right side hit hard but foul, and it's 0-2. Popped up right side, that'll go out of play. Way outside, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called on a fastball once again. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been struck out twice in his first 2 at-bats. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. And now Alejandro Kirk here with 2 out, nobody aboard in the 4th. Swings at the first pitch and sends it foul. 0-1. 0 for 1 with his strikeout as well for Alejandro Kirk. Tyler Glasnow clicking on all cylinders. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And Glass now is a strike away from striking out the side. Left side foul. Just made contact with that one somehow, and it remains 0-2 to Kirk. In the dirt again.
2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes to Kirk. Pitch number 50 is a foul ball again. Another fastball from Glass now, that one only 95. Pop up right side, foul territory, and down for a foul ball. Long run out there for Pajes. Kirk battling here down in the count. Few foul balls, another 1-2 on the way from Glass now. Outside. Worked it even now at 2-2, and we'll see a 9th pitch of this at bat. The deuces are wild here for Tyler Glass now. Breaking ball fouled off again. We'll see a 10th pitch. Wow. What a battle here by Alejandro Kirk. We'll see 11 pitches now at least in this at-bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs remains the count. 11th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tyler Glass now strikes out the side, and he is feeling it. Halfway through 4 in LA, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez set to lead things off here for the Dodgers in the bottom half of inning number 4 against Max Scherzer, who has settled in after that first inning of work. And Hernandez takes down stance for ball 1. An unearned run on the scorecard for Scherzer. He walked a guy in the first who came around to score. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball misses down. Hitters count to Hernandez. So hitters count here to Teo. Here in the bottom of the 4th. And he hits this one back up the middle. It's a base hit. And a leadoff single for Teoscar Hernandez here in the 4th inning. And the Dodgers have another base runner. Good piece of hitting, just hit it right back where it came from. He had to go down to get it. And a leadoff single here for the Dodgers in the 4th inning. So a runner on first now here for Max Muncy, who homered in game 2. First pitch from Scherzer. Clips the zone, coming back in, 0-1. Muncy 0 for 1 with a flyout. Another breaking ball clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Goes up and fouls that one away, 0-2 the count. Hernandez, the runner at first base, a leadoff single here in the 4th. Scherzer about to throw his 60th pitch of the ball game. And it's outside. Inside out swing, deep into the hole, diving stop by Jimenez, but he'll have no play. It's an infield hit for Muncy, and runners on first and second here for the Dodgers. And more traffic on the bases here against Max Scherzer, and now Kike Hernandez at the plate. First pitch swing, and he launches it foul down the left side. Oh for 1 with the ground out is Hernandez. First and second with nobody out. Hernandez the guy at second. Muncy the guy at first. 0-1 pitch outside. 1-1. Just got a piece of it. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Hernandez. Breaking ball fouled off. Popped him up right side. And that will be a big out number 1 here in the 4th. And they advance, Hernandez does, on the pop out to second base. Hernandez tagged from second base and went to third. And now there's runners at the corners here with 1 out. And now Tommy Edman to the plate. So heads up base running there for Hernandez. Caught the Blue Jays napping. And now Edman fouls that one away. Right back up the middle, snared at short, the flip to second for 1, bare hand throw, not in time, and a run scores. Beautiful turn up the middle by the Blue Jays, but they couldn't get it done. And Edman beats it out at first base and drives home the run. Beat it by half a step, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. And that gets credit to the heads-up base running by Teoscar Hernandez to move up to third base. And now the next pitch popped up behind the plate for Kirk. A lot of foul territory here in Dodger Stadium, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But Teoscar Hernandez catches the Blue Jays napping, moves up to third, and Tommy Edman brings him home, making it 2-0 Dodgers after 4. Top half of inning number 5, Dalton Varsho set to lead things off here for the Blue Jays. Tyler Glasnow has been rolling. Struck out the side in the previous inning. 2-0 Dodgers now. And the first pitch to Varsho is into left field for a base hit. Past the diving Mookie Betts. And a good start to the inning here for the Blue Jays as Varsho is aboard. 115 miles an hour off the bat in between third and shortstop. So the leadoff man reaches here for the Blue Jays. Tying run comes to the plate here in the middle innings, represented by Clement, who takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
.429 average this postseason, 1 homer, 8 RBIs. Walked back in the second inning here for the Blue Jays. And the 0-1. Hit to the right side, that's going to get through for a base hit. Varsho will move up to second base, throw goes all the way to third. And the Blue Jays finally get something cooking here in the 5th. 2 on with nobody out as Clement gets another base hit here in these playoffs. There's a slider that hung right over the heart of the plate. And he served it the other way for a base knock. And now Addison Barger, who's shown off the power a couple times in this postseason. First pitch to him, clips the zone at the top. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout here in this one. In the dirt, good stop by Smith. 1-1, breaking ball way out in front, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big pitch on the way here from Glasnow. First and second with nobody out. And in the dirt again, this one kicks away from Smith, and the runners will advance. So now the double play is out of order, and a huge RBI spot now as the tying run moves up to second base, and Barger has a chance to potentially tie this game with a base hit. That one just kicked right off the kneecap of Smith, and the runners move up. So now an RBI chance here for Barger, second and third with nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Glasnow. And it's ripped down the right side, but hooks foul. Stays high, full count. Now they threaten to load the bases here with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa waiting on deck. And a big pitch looming. Varsho at third, Clement at second. And a foul ball keeps the at-bat alive for Barger. Biggest threat by far of the game for the Blue Jays. Another 3-2. Right down the middle, strike 3 call. And Barger put up a good battle and then watched a pitch right down the middle go by, and there's 1-1. 7 strikeouts now for Glasnow. So still an RBI chance here for Kiner-Falefa. 1 out with runners on second and third. And the first pitch misses outside, 1-0. Pitch, slider in for a strike. Bullpen getting active for the Dodgers. They got Dreyer and Sheehan warming up out there. Varsho at third, Clement at second. 1 ball, 1 strike. And clips the zone on another slider, and it's 1-2. Left side, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Varsho will come in to score. Here comes Clement around third. The throw to the plate, not in time, and it's 2-2 here in the 5th. 2-run single for Kiner-Falefa, and we've got a brand new ball game here in Game 3. Kiner-Falefa comes through, and Dave Roberts has seen enough. Glasnow, who was off to such a good start in this game, struggles here in the 5th. Tied at 2, pitching change in LA. New pitcher into the game will be Jack Dreyer, who will come out of the bullpen. 2 games under his belt this postseason. He's pitched 1 2/3 innings. He has not given up a run or a hit. 14.3 strikeout rate. And Jack Dreyer will look to stop the bleeding with the go-ahead run at first base with 1 out. Andres Jimenez, the 9-hole hitter, will stand in. And the bottom of the Blue Jay order coming through once again in these playoffs. This time it's Kiner-Falefa who ties us up at 2 apiece. 9-hole hitter Jimenez ahead in the count, 1-0. Backdoor slider in for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a backdoor curveball that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, but foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2, the pitch on the ground, right side, deep into the hole, snared at second, and the off-balance throw is in time for the second out. No double play ball, which means George Springer gets a chance to swing with the go-ahead run in scoring position here with 2 out. Springer 0 for 2 with a flyout and a lineout today, and a chance to put the Blue Jays on top if he can get a base hit. First pitch swing and a foul ball, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch on the ground right side, inside out swing, and the Dodgers will get out of the inning, but not before the Blue Jays tie the game at 2. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa comes through, and we've got a brand new ball game with the top of the Dodger order looming. Shohei Ohtani set to lead things off here for the Dodgers. The bottom of the 5th and a brand new ball game at 2 apiece. And he sends this one towards the gap left center field. And it's going to roll to the wall to lead off the inning. Shohei Ohtani on his way to second, and he's got a leadoff double here in the 5th. And he's got a little dance at second base as well. And now Mookie Betts with a chance to swing. Runner takes off for third, pitches inside the throw, not in time, and a stolen base for Ohtani. Another go-ahead run is 90 feet away. Shohei Ohtani swipes third. Another go-ahead run 90 feet away with nobody out for Betts. In the dirt, 2-0. Slap foul, and it's 2 balls and a strike. On the ground right side, Ohtani breaks for the plate, step on the bag, and Betts gives the Dodgers the lead on an RBI ground out. And right back in front goes LA. Now Freddie Freeman to the plate. First pitch stays high, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and no strikes to Freddie Freeman. Right at the knees, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's 2-1. And now Will Smith, who takes a ball apparently, 1-0. That one stays high, 2 balls and no strikes. Smith 0 for 2, nobody on, 2 out, but a run home in the inning as this one's fouled off, 2-1. Hitters count, the 2-1 pitch, misses outside, and it's 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Hitters count here to Will Smith. Over to the right side and snared over there to retire the side. But the Dodgers take the lead. The leadoff double by Ohtani. Betts brings them home on the RBI ground out, and it's 3-2 after 5 in LA. Nathan Lucas set to lead things off here in the top half of inning number 6 against Jack Dreyer, who remains out there out of the bullpen. Dodgers retake the lead right away. Now 2, 3, and 4 due up here for Toronto. And Lucas takes a backdoor slider for a strike. Klein and Treinen warming up in the Dodger bullpen. Lucas chops that one foul, 0-2. Oh, 0-2 pitch and fouled away, stays alive. Just able to get a piece of it. Outside. Work the count 1-2 now. 304 average for Lucas. 0 for 2 here tonight. A ball and 2 strikes from Dreyer. Strike 3 called, another backwards kick. And there's one away here in the 6th. So many backwards Ks for the Blue Jays tonight. And there's one away here in the 6th. That'll make way to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch taken for a strike on a dangerous spot. 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts is Vladdy. Can tie the game with one swing, and we know he's capable of it. In there for another strike, and he's down 0-2 again. A chance to strike out Guerrero 3 times in this game. No balls and 2 strikes. He got him again. 3 strikeouts for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody aboard, and now Alejandro Kirk, who is 0 for 2. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Couple strikeouts to Kirk's credit. Not a whole lot for him. 2 out, nobody aboard. Tying run still at the plate in a 1-run ball game. Outside. Ball 1, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball into center field. Teoscar Hernandez will get there to make the catch. And the Blue Jays go 1-2-3 in the 6th. Dodgers maintain a 1-run lead, and will have the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up in the bottom half. Shane Bieber will get the call out of the Blue Jays bullpen, so Max Scherzer's night is done. Shane Bieber has appeared in 3 games this postseason. He's got a 1-0 record, 12.1 innings pitched with a 4.38 ERA. And his first task will be Teoscar Hernandez, who's had himself a good night. 2 for 2, double, single, RBI, and a run scored. And the first pitch to him. Misses outside, ball 1. Blue Hardy and Yasavage warming up in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yasavage, who started game 1 against the Dodgers. Yanked foul, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a bad pitch, and now 1-2 the count.
2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to Hernandez. Just missed, and it's 2-2. And Bieber wants to know where that pitch was. Maybe a slight agreement there from Bieber, and it's 2-2. Goes up and fouls that one away. 2-2 the count remains. Checked his swing, did not go, and it's full count. Good at bat, leading things off in the sixth by Teoscar Hernandez. The 3-2 pitch on the way. It's inside for ball 4. Good at bat there by Hernandez. And the Dodgers start the inning off with a base runner. And now Max Muncy, who is 1 for 2 with a base hit. First pitch to Muncy inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. One outside, 1-1. That ball was on the ground, and he fouled it off. 1-2. Muncy going golfing. A ball and 2 strikes to Max Muncy. And outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just missed again. Full count, 3-2 with Kike Hernandez waiting on deck. 3-2, just fouled on the left side. 5 runs combined in this game, no home runs. This classic baseball, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Outside again, back-to-back walks to start the 6th inning for LA. And now more of a threat with a couple runners aboard. And Kike Hernandez to the plate. Chance for the Dodgers to build onto their lead here in the 6th inning. Hernandez at second, Muncy at first. Hernandez at the plate, and the first pitch to him is hit on the ground right side, snared by Vladdy. Off balance throw to second in time. Back at him for a double play. That was beautiful. 3-6-3. They roll it up, and there's 2 away here in the 6th. What a snare by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And then look at this throw from foul territory falling away. And then he gets back to cover the base. And now Tommy Edman with 2 away and a runner 90 feet away at third. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1. 0 for 2 with an RBI fielder's choice earlier. No balls and a strike. Edman left side, that's going to fall in for a base hit and an RBI. Tommy Edman drives home the run. And it's 4-2 Dodgers. RBI single for Tommy Edman. And a 2-run lead again for the Dodgers, and now here's Andy Pages. For 2 with a pop out and a ground out is Pages. Not an average to be proud of this postseason, under 100 at 0.89. First pitch to Pages here is a fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. So now the bottom of the order comes through for the Dodgers. After the Blue Jays tied us up at 2 a couple innings ago. Pages down 0-2 in the count. Right down the middle and skied into right field. And the play will be made out there with no problem to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on another run, courtesy of Tommy Edman. The 2-out RBI single makes it 4-2 LA after 6. New pitcher into the game for the Dodgers will be Will Klein getting the call. 1 game under his belt this postseason. He pitched 1 inning, and it was a good inning. And now Dalton Varsho will be the first guy to face him. 1 for 2 with a single in this one. 5, 6, and 7 due up here for the Blue Jays. First pitch misses down, 1-0. Breaking ball that never broke, and it's 2-0. So Varsho ahead in the count, leading things off in the 7th. Still in this game, the Blue Jays, they're a bloop and a blast away from tying the game. And he bloops this one foul, and it's 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Ernie Clement waits on deck. He singled his last time to the plate. 3 balls and a strike to Varsho. We'll see if he's aggressive here. He is, and he fouls it off. Full count. Inside for ball 4. So now that'll bring the tying run to the plate here in the 7th inning. A leadoff walk by Varsho. And now Ernie Clement, who is 1 for 1 with a walk and a base hit. The on-base merchant for the Blue Jays, representing the tying run at the plate. First pitch to him. Breaking ball hit on the ground and foul. Left side and snared by Mookie Betts. 1-1. Wasn't hit all that hard, only 78 miles an hour off the bat, and Betts snares it for out number 1. And now that'll make way to Addison Barger, who is 0 for 2. Tying run still represented at the plate here for Toronto. Check on Varsho over there. Left-sided foul. 0-1 to Barger. Has the power to tie this game. Pitcher-friendly ballpark here in LA. No home runs here in Game 3 to this point. 0-1 pitch. Didn't get the zone, and it's 1-1. Runner takes off. 1-1 pitch. Hit to the left side into the empty hole. And a base hit. Runner will try for third. The throw is not in time. And the Blue Jays have runners at the corners with 1 away. And it's a single for Addison Barger. Beautiful hit and run executed by the Blue Jays. Mookie Betts vacated the hole with the runner taken off. And Barger finds it. And now a couple runners aboard for Connor Falefa, who is 1 for 2. He tied the game at 2 earlier in this one. Runner takes off for second now, and it hits to the right side. Another hit and run action, and the run comes in to score. Blue Jays getting aggressive here in the 7th, and it's a 1-run ball game. Another run driven in by Connor Falefa. He's driven in all 3 runs, and it's 4-3. So now all of a sudden it's a 4-3 game, and the tying run at second base for Andres Jimenez. Base hit could score Barger to tie us up at 4 apiece. First pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Breaking ball right side, snared at second base, and the inning will come to a close. Blue Jays get a run closer. It's 4-3, halfway through 7, time to stretch in Los Angeles. New pitcher into the game will be Mason Fluharty, who has appeared in 8 games in these playoffs. 5 innings pitched, a 5.4 ERA, and a strikeout rate of 34.8. And his first task, the ever-dangerous top of the order, started with Shohei Ohtani, who doubled his last time, stole a base, he stole third, and then came in to score. First pitch to him here, aggressive start by Ohtani, he fouls it off, 0-1. Breaking ball clips the zone, backdoor sweeper, and it's 0-2 to Ohtani. Ohtani sends this one towards left center again and down for a base hit. 2-hit night for Ohtani. He doubled his last time and now singles to lead things off in the 7th inning. And that'll make way here to Mookie Betts. Ohtani, the runner at first here with nobody out. And Betts takes downstairs for ball 1. 0 for 2 with a walk. He drove in a run, and he scored a run. RBI ground out for Mookie Betts is where that RBI came. Stays high, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Stays high again, and it's 3-0 to Betts. And it doesn't get any easier from here. Freddie Freeman waits on deck. Ohtani, the runner at first, 3 balls and no strikes to Betts. Let's see if he has the green light. Got the call on the outside edge, 3-1. So now we'll see if Betts wants to be aggressive here. Way ahead in the count. He is, and he snares his Fluharty, throw to second, and a double play. Mookie Betts robbed of a hit. Cat-like reflexes from Fluharty, and he turns 2. So now nobody on and 2 away here for Freddie Freeman, who takes the first pitch inside, 1-0. One for 3 with a single is Freddie Freeman. Nobody on, 2 out in the 7th. 1-0 pitch, high fly ball into center field. And Dalton Varsho will squeeze it, and Fluharty gets out of the 7th inning unscathed. Still a 1-run ball game. Blue Jays down to their final 6 outs as we head to the 8th. New pitcher into the game here for the Dodgers to start the 8th inning. It'll be Blake Trinan, who has 7 games under his belt this postseason. 7.36 ERA, so he's gotten beaten up a little bit. 3.2 innings pitched. And he's got the top of the order against him. George Springer, who's come in clutch multiple times this postseason. 0 for 3 tonight, will stand in to lead things off. Springer, Lucas, and Guerrero Jr. And Springer grounds the first pitch to shortstop for Mookie Betts. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 8th inning. And Springer's 0 for 4 tonight. And now that'll bring in Nathan Lucas, who has struck out 3 times. Him and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the 2 and 3 spots have struck out 6 times combined tonight. 3 strikeouts for both of them. See if Lucas can come through here for the Blue Jays. Fouls off the first pitch. Inside corner, 0-2. Downstairs, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes down. Tying run represented at the plate in a 1-run ball game. You got Lucas here. Guerrero waits on deck. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just able to get a piece of it. right down the middle and a swing and a miss. And Lucas is the golden sombrero. 4 strikeouts in the ball game. Now there's 2 away for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who has struck out 3 times as well. Nobody on, 2 out. First pitch downstairs, ball 1. Inside out swing goes foul, and it's 1-1. Back up the middle, and he's got a base hit. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who struck out 3 times ahead of that at bat, keeps the 8th inning alive, and now the tying runs on base. And he's like, thank goodness. So now we're going to get a pinch runner in from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Miles Straw will come into pinch run, representing the tying run. Alejandro Kirk at the plate. Tying run at first, the would-be go-ahead run represented by Kirk, and he takes a strike. .241 average for Kirk. He's 0 for 3. And he swings and misses at that one, and it's 0-2. Blake Trinan a strike away from getting out of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. Ball in the dirt, throw to first, in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand the tying run on base. And we head to the bottom of inning number 8 in a 1-run game. New pitcher into the game for the Blue Jays will be Braden Fisher. 7 games under his belt with a 5-1 record. ERA up a little bit, up over 8. And this is the last chance for the Dodgers to add on some insurance. Ty France comes out of the bench. Take over for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at first base, who got pinch run for in the top half of this inning. Will Smith will stand in to lead things off for the Dodgers in a 1-run game. And the first pitch from Fisher out of the bullpen is in there for a strike on a fastball. Outside ball 1, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To the right side and hanging up for out number 1. Addison Barger makes the catch in right field. 1 away here in the 8th inning. Will Smith is retired, and now that'll make way to Teoscar Hernandez, who's had a good night. 2 for 2, double, single, RBI. He scored 2 runs. He's walked once. He's been on base every time he's come to the plate. 1 out, nobody aboard for him here. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Reyes Savage, who started game 1 in the bullpen. Next to Little as well. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a high fastball, and Hernandez goes down on strikes. First time Hernandez has been retired in this game, and now 2 away for Max Muncy, who is 1 for 2 with a base hit. First pitch to Muncy, slap foul, and it's 0-1. Muncy the other way. That's going to drop in for a fair ball down the left field line. They had the outfield shifted against him, and Muncy's got extra bases. It's a 2-out double here in the bottom of the 8th inning for Muncy. And the inning will continue. They had the outfield shifted over to him, and he goes the other way. And now the inning will continue to Kike Hernandez, runner on second base with 2 out. Breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
0 for 3, grounded out back in the second inning. Driven in 5 runs this postseason. Insurance run, Max Muncy at second base. Breaking ball, foul back, and it's 0-2. Outside, 1-2 the count. Muncy at second base here with 2 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hernandez. And he loops this one down the left field line, dropping fast, long run, and a dive. He can't get there. Nathan Lucas just out of his reach, and the at-bat will continue. Hernandez with new life. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the inning is over. All right, here we go. Last chance for the Blue Jays in Game 3. It's a 1-run ball game. And they've got the middle of the order coming up. Cliff Rowley will get the call out of the bullpen here in a 1-run game for the Dodgers. Take a look at his scouting report. Fastball low to mid-90s. Sweeper low to mid-80s. Got a changeup in the mid-80s and a curveball that can drop down into the 70s. Here's Dalton Varsho to lead things off. He's 1 for 2 with a base hit. Blue Jays will send the 5, 6, and 7 hitters to the plate here in the 9th in a 1-run game. And the first pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Game 3 hangs in the balance here. Dodgers looking to take a 2-1 series lead. Blue Jays looking to come from behind. Little blooper to the left side. That's going to fall into the glove. They're playing shallow, and there's 1 out. And now Ernie Clement, 1 for 2, the on-base merchant. A single and a walk in this one for Clement. Blue Jays down to their final 2 outs. Strike 1 to Clement. Downstairs, ball 1, 1-1. Clement fouls it straight back, and now he's behind 1-2. Cliff Rowley on the bump for the Dodgers, looking to retire Clement. And it's fouled off. In the dirt. He's worked it back even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and he somehow makes contact with that. Strike 3 called inside corner. Another backwards K for the Blue Jays, and they're down to their final out. Blue Jays down to their final out. It'll be Addison Barger. In a 1-run game. First pitch, swing, and a foul ball. 0-1. 1 for 3 with a base hit is Barger. Game hangs in the balance here. Dodgers 1 out away from taking Game 3. Ripped, but foul. Man, that was a dangerous pitch. And now the Blue Jays are down to their final strike here tonight. Cliff Rowley looking to shut the door and give the Dodgers a 2-1 series lead. The 0-2 pitch. Downstairs, 1-2. Ooh, man, just missed. And it's 2-2. 4-3 Dodgers. They have never trailed in this game. The Deuces Wild offering. Fouled back again. It was 2-0 Dodgers to start this game. Then the Blue Jays came back to tie it at 2. Dodgers took a 4-2 lead before the Blue Jays scored another run. And now the Dodgers a strike away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. The Dodgers take Game 3 here at home, and they take a 2-1 series lead over the Blue Jays. It started off with a good pitching performance by Glasnow. The Dodgers struck early and didn't look back. No home runs in Game 3, but it didn't matter. The Dodgers take it and take the advantage in the World Series, inching closer to back-to-back titles. Game 3 goes to LA, 4-3 the final.